To your point, I was looking at some of the search terms today to get a sense of what people were thinking about ahead of the results coming in. And one of the search terms was, did Joe Biden drop out? Imagine being a voter and learning on election day that Joe Biden isn't the Democratic nominee. But that's the reality for a lot of
people. I think that in general, the Democrats for a long time sometimes follow the headlines too closely.
Meaning?
Well, they don't want to do anything that's offensive. We have all these consultants who say, here are 5 issues. And you're actually winning all of them, but the 5th one, it's a 50-50 thing, and there's a lot of intensive feeling against it. So talk about the first 4 issues.
And try not to offend anybody.
Yeah.
What keeps you going? Do you ever feel defeated?
I have a lot of power, but even feeling strong and have a lot of energy, it doesn't mean that we want to fight all our life, because the price is high, like I said, because the war takes the best of us, the best heroes, the best men, women, children. That's it. But we are not ready to give our freedom to this terrorist Putin. That's it. That's why we are fighting. That's it.
He's got a 10-pound brain. Elon's got a 10-pound brain, and we need to take advantage of that. If Donald Trump says terrorists work, period. Because Donald Trump is really never wrong. Think about it. He's never wrong.
I'm totally supportive in creating a great place for everybody, but I just think we have to be cautious that it's not going to violate religious freedoms and freedom of speech. An example of a violation of freedom of speech, I recently learned from one of my kids in high school that a word that I regularly use, that I think is a regular word, is apparently on the don't use list. So I learned that from my high school children, which is the word retard. Retard means slow. It's in the dictionary. It literally, retardant, slows down fires. And I did not realize, no, you cannot control my speech, Mr. Raphael. So you cannot. I can use the word retard, okay? So this is one of those violations of freedom of speech that really concern me. So I really think there needs to be a lot more caution placed on specific parameters so that you respect those other constitutional rights. Thank you.
Back home, I signed the most significant climate change law in history. A law that positions us to cut carbon emissions in half by 2030. This generated $450 billion in new clean energy investments. And that's created hundreds of thousands of good-paying jobs and a manufacturing boom as well. Folks, we don't have to choose between the environment and the economy. We can do both. We've proven it back home. It's no secret that I'm leaving office in January. I will leave my successor and my country in a strong foundation to build on if they choose to do so. It's true, some may seek to deny or delay the clean energy revolution that's underway in America. But nobody can reverse it. Nobody. Not when so many people, regardless of party or politics, are enjoying its benefits. Not when countries around the world are harnessing the clean energy revolution to pull ahead themselves. The question now is, which government will stand in the way, and which will seize the enormous economic opportunity?